Hello and welcome to Community Conversations. I'm your host, KK Kaneshiro. On April 6th, FUSD will once again team up with the Tri-City Health Center and an impressive group of sponsors and organizations to present the 6th Annual Ohana Health Fair. This event will take place at Washington High School here in Fremont, and it's a great way for our community to discover the many resources available to help live a healthy lifestyle. With us to talk about this upcoming fair is Tri-City Health Center CEO Dr. Zeddy Page, Development Specialist Community Engagement and FUSD Board Trustee Desiree Campbell, along with FUSD Health Services Coordinator Cheryl Knight. Thank you so much for being here. This is exciting, and I can't believe it's your 6th annual fair. This is amazing. Now, before we start anywhere, I know I get a lot of questions. Why is it called Ohana?
Ohana means family.
In what language?
It's Hawaiian.
Hawaiian. So
Hawaiian
Ohana
for
means family. Okay.
Yes.
So
it's an opportunity for us to bring families together to give them services around health for their families and for the community.
So if I'm going to this fair, where in Washington High School? Is it inside the school? Is it outside the school?
It will be on the front lawn.
So anyone can
Anyone can come.
Perfect.
Yes.
And parking's easy because you have the school campus, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if I'm going to the fair, what can I expect? Is it just a bunch of booths? Is it demonstrations? Can I actually talk to doctors or nurses? I mean, is it engaging for everyone in the family, or is it just for the parents' benefits?
Well, the Ohana Fair, if I can speak to that, started off with a focus in being driven by the students. And of course, you can't address the youth without looking at the entire family and community. So there's been lots of activities that have been developed that would focus specifically for our younger, our preschool up to 12K, and then to look at some of the young adult and the seniors, and to talk about the whole family and how that interacts.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that's in its 6th year, how are you been able to upgrade it, change it, update it, however you want to, every year to keep it fresh? How do you do that? Does the committee come together and think, okay, this worked, this didn't work, let's try this? I mean, how does that all?
Sort of all of the above.
Okay.
We do a survey at the end of the fair to get a gauge of what our community members would like to see in the next fair.
Okay.
We have created a committee this year. Ms. Knight sits on that committee with us, and we have a bunch of community members from Newark and Union City who have come together to help reshape the committee this year, the Ohana Fair this year. And so we're really excited. We have, like Dr. Page said, we have our preschoolers that are going to be coming and doing yoga focus with their instructor.
Oh, how cute is that?
That is really amazing. It's going to be very, very amazing.
Wow,
Yes.
that is amazing. Are other schools able to participate, or only Washington High School?
It's for the whole district.
The whole
it's for the whole
district, okay.
community. So we invite, one of our big things that we do that we've been doing every year is the high schoolers need volunteer hours.
Right.
And so we put it out to all the high schools so that if any of the students want to come out and do their volunteer hours helping us during the fair, then they come out. And we usually have between 30 and 40 kids that come out and enjoy the day, and they'll help us set up and take down, and then they can enjoy the activities during the fair as well.
Perfect.
Yes.
And this year, we're incorporating, through Dr. Page's leading, some health challenges for the kids. So we're going to have some games. Cheryl, you might want to speak to that because she's coordinating that for us.
We're still working on that, and we're going to be doing some like hula hoops and, the corn
toss
and balloons,
musical chairs. That's always a hit.
Yeah, I don't care what age you are. That is a hit.
As long as you don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, I'll hurt myself. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of fun. Now, there are apparently a lot of interactive games, which is great, but are there also booths or vendors there to help explain or answer questions regarding more serious health concerns that families may have?
Oh, absolutely. We Tri-City Health Center is going to have our teen clinic will be there to talk about health issues for teens. We will have our behavioral health, who will be talking about complete wellness in terms of both social and emotional health will be there. We have our nutritional services that will be there as well.
Nice.
And they're going to be making some nice nutritional samples of some healthy foods. We're going to be displaying that as well. And then Cheryl's group is coming in, and she has similar.
We're going to be doing some dental demonstrations with my school nurses usually come out every year. I usually have about 5 or 6.
Nice.
And something new this year is the nurse over at American High School, Nurse Monica, has got a group that's going to come over and do some yoga demos and some mindfulness. And so that's mental health is huge in district and in the community. So that's something I think a lot of the different providers and folks that are coming out doing booths are going to be focusing on, so that's going to be good as well. So
Right. And they'll have a table there, a booth there as well. And the students are going to man it, and they're going to be
Nice.
talking with other students about mindfulness and yoga and why that's important, especially in the high school where it's really stressful for the students nowadays. And so we're
Right.
excited about that.
the mobile clinic, the Tri-City mobile
Mobile
clinic
clinic.
that
I
we
was
have
wondering.
out at the schools will
Yeah.
be there as well.
Nice.
So, which is very important to us, and we appreciate them every single day because they're out taking care of our kids every day. The Fremont Fire Department will have one of the rigs out on Fremont Boulevard, and
Yeah.
we'll do some demos there. And the police department will have their car and some of their little goodies that they like to
Excellent.
demo as well. So
right,
it's
right,
a
right.
full community effort.
And we'll have, in addition to Tri-City Health Center and Fremont Unified, we are having Unitech, which has been a
Oh,
very
perfect.
partner with us for many. The Hume Center is coming out, and we'll have some other behavioral health providers that are coming out. And Macaroni Kids has been our sponsor for the media sponsor, and so it's going to.
Hellers is going to be
Hellers is
gonna be there. That's
involved,
perfect.
engaged in
Yeah.
sponsoring and supporting this effort.
So with all of this information going around, and I know the clinic will be there, if someone does need, can they come up? Can I get a flu shot today here? Are you providing services or just more informational?
Well, the beauty of that is that one of our main locations is less than a mile from that site.
Perfect.
So we'll be able to do direct linkage. You know, Tri-City has for a couple of years now had same day and walk-in types of services
Perfect.
in addition to scheduled appointments.
Okay.
We're still concerned if we can have a provider on site for the Saturday mobile service to actually provide that level.
Right.
But immunizations and follow-ups really require you to be directly tied to the electronic system.
Okay.
And so we would welcome folks to go directly to the
Perfect.
Liberty Clinic.
Good. But if I was a parent and I've never seen the mobile clinic, I can certainly go and check it out, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. That's awesome. Now, how are you getting the word out to the community, to parents? Is it through School Loop? Is it through emailing? Is it through...
Through the school district, we have
Okay.
done a lot of advertising through our different social media. We've got Peach Jar, we've got Bright Arrow,
yeah.
we've got posters at the school sites. The nurses have been talking about it. We've been including it in administrative meetings and that kind of thing. So as much as we can do on the school sites, we do. And I know Tri-City has got their own ways of advertising as well. So.
And we're really excited that this year we were able to get one of the display cases at New Park Mall.
That's nice.
That was very nice. So we
Yeah.
have a big, beautiful, it's very beautiful, big, beautiful display case with Ohana Fair in it and the school district web logo and Tri-City logo, and it's really beautiful. So hopefully you can get a chance to go to New Park Mall and see it.
I may.
You may.
It's just down the street.
Just down the street, yes.
So can I ask who are some of your sponsors? Can we show them off a little bit?
We mentioned Unitech. The Hume Center is another one of our big sponsors. Hallards is sponsoring us. We have Macaroni
Right,
Kids is
Kids.
going to be our media sponsor. We have, we have just a host of others that are slipping my mind right now. I should have bought my list.
That's okay.
So I just bought the kind of the top 5.
So if anyone has not received the normal venues of getting the information, what is your website?
www.tri-cityhealth-cityhealth.org.
Okay. Good. And is it also on the school district's website
It's on
too?
the front page of the school
Okay,
district.
so they
yes.
have 2 different ways to get the
Yes.
information. Every year we go through, I hate to say this, but it seems like there's a new trend of health concerns every year. And it's not fashionable, by no means, but what are your concerns this coming year, or what you're facing this year that you would really like to educate the public with using this fair?
Well, it seems like we've talked a lot through the years about life balance, but that doesn't drill down to, I think, our youth and the educational interactions. And so we see a little more of a mind, emotional wellness type of approach that's needed to provide a balance, not just in the home, but also in the school setting. Some of the social development dynamics when you're developing new skills is something that we really want to help to focus and develop to ensure success not only in education but in learning how to relate to each other and to move forward through the high school stage on into the college level and prepare our young adults to be mindful, to live in the present, in the moment, and to be able to build with what they're learning and to define themselves beyond what's been taught or what they've brought into the Fremont community.
Right. Wow, that's amazing. That's a big job.
Yes.
Because us adults can't even handle it.
That's right.
Oh, man. So, if anyone is watching and they would like to get involved, they want to, like, you know, be on the committee or volunteer that day, should they call either one of you, or how does this work?
Yep.
Yes.
They can call either one of us.
Either one of us.
Okay,
Yes.
good. And
Ms. Knight is very responsive to emails, very quick turnaround.
yes, she is.
And my email is on our website, and there's a phone number and everything, so I'm very easy to get a hold of. So.
Okay. And how long does this take you to plan this event every year? Do you start 6 months out? Does it take a whole year? How does this work?
We actually started about 8 months ago, didn't we? Yeah, it's been about 8 months since we started.
Okay.
Because we have to do the design work for the logo.
Right.
And we pulled the team together. We have to get the volunteers for the student volunteers. We have to get all of the sponsors, and so it does take a while to plan something of this. And the entertainment. We have lots of great entertainment.
Like what?
So we're really focusing on health this time. So we have, we're going to have some demonstrations. We mentioned the yoga demonstration. We're going to have some dance demonstration from
nice.
Slim Fit. They're going to come and demonstrate how being active and dance can be a part of being active. And they will be demonstrating that. We have our John F. Kennedy High School students are coming from the Filipino club that will be coming and demonstrating some dances as well to encourage movement in our lives. And so we're really excited about our
I like the dance
entertainment.
because that works with any age.
Right.
And
Yes.
everyone just joins in. So I
Yes.
think that ties in with the whole Ohana theme that you have.
The whole family.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Now you had mentioned senior citizens when you first started this interview. So if my grandparents live in the same household, they can
Absolutely.
come and learn and.
Absolutely. And we have found through the years that there's a bond not just with the parents, but with the grandparents and the elders in the family and the youth. And oftentimes we forget about how that connection in terms of health and keeping that life cycle moving and identifying access to the right care and actually interpreting some of the things that aren't said by word. And our youth are very, very aware and knowledgeable of
they
those
are.
skills.
Yeah, they are. Because the grandparents are on my side. Right?
That's right.
That's how that works.
Yes.
Now, when you are creating this, for like you've already done this year, but for next year, and you've done the surveys, and do you check out other health fairs to spy on and see what you can take away with and grow with?
I think certainly we can always learn from others and see what other health fairs are like and what they're doing. But I think we as a Tri-City Health Center, the work that we do can be somewhat different than some of the other health fairs. So we want to really focus on the work that we do for the community and continue to let our public know that we are their healthcare safety net, so that they, like you mentioned, you went to the emergency room. Well, we want to keep you out of the emergency room.
Yeah, I'm old.
So we want to really focus in and hone in on what we actually can do for our community in
Yeah.
terms of health services.
Because I really have to congratulate you guys because I've been to bazillion health fairs and they're all the same. And I had to say they're boring. There's no engagement, there's nothing me to dance to, there's no fun. And it becomes very sterile, like a hospital, like most people are afraid to go to. So I just think that because you're in the front lawn of Washington Hospital, the whole world can see you, and you're out there, you're dancing, you're playing games, everyone's smiling and laughing and have a great time. I think that is so inviting and so needed because when you're dealing with health, it's a lot and it's daunting. It's like I have to take care of my eyes, my teeth, my body, my exercise, my mental health. It's like, that's a job. And you're making it a lot more appealing and a lot more accessible. And I think I just commend you guys. It's just amazing what you guys do. And I think, personally, 60 years from now, all four of us should be back here again talking about the success.
We
Don't
can
look at
hope.
me like that. We can do this. Come on. We got health.
That's a wonderful goal.
I know, right?
Yes,
Now, is there
yes.
anything else that you'd like to say before we end the show that to just encourage the community to come to this event?
Well, one thing I also want to mention is that our DJ has spent the whole month of March in Hawaii, and he is coming back with authentic Hawaiian music that he will be sharing with
Wow.
us, having been in Hawaii for an entire month. So we're really excited about hearing the music
Yeah.
from the front lawn, and we're hoping that it will attract people to come over and check us out.
Now, is everyone at the health fair in Hawaiian attire?
We do a lot of a
Hawaiian?
lot of folks are.
Okay.
We wear a lot of leis
Yeah.
and we get really silly. And all of our booths are decorated with just Hawaiian, the grass
Yeah.
and the coconuts and all that kind of stuff. And it's really a good time. So we try to make it very Hawaiian themed and
So
know.
if your attendees want to dress up,
Absolutely.
they
Dress up
can,
in
right?
Hawaiian theme, that would be great.
absolutely.
Thank you so much for being here. This has been wonderful, and I congratulate you guys again.
Thank you
And
again.
again, keep it going, guys, okay? This is
Okay.
great.
We'll do that.
From everyone here at Community Conversations, we appreciate you watching. Thank you.